Finally, for today, Ninsi'anna, also known as Ishtar or Ashtar. She could also be Isis or Pombagira, but she is the granddaughter of Anu, and she is the daughter of Ninshida, the one who manipulate our ancestral gene. I mean, not our ancestral, others dead, some other part of the rest of the planet. Yeah, ancestrals with Enki. Okay, with Enki. So Enki would be her father. Lucifer would be her father. And her father, after she slept with her grandfather Anu, she gave her India to rule. What is known as the deity of the planet Venus, an aspect of INANA ISHTAR as Venus. The star will illuminate the sky. Ninsi'anna is the Sumerian deity of the planet Venus, venerated as a morning and evening star, originally female. She sometimes appears as male in later texts under the influence of Semitic theology, where Venus deities were usually male. Ninsi'anna is associated with illumination and radiancy, both in some etymologies of her name, and in titles such as the Holy Torch who fills the heavens. That's beautiful. And radiant God whose light fills heaven on earth. Well, I mean that they just kind of control. They like to control everything and manage everything, but doesn't mean that they created all these heavens. I myself don't believe that they have created. All they did is to let's say to gerenciate, to manage. Like other astral deities, Ninsi'anna is occasionally invoked in a prayer from old Babylonian Sipar. The divine you are altar asked the male god to be present in my offering, and I place it in a portion of well-being and life. Ninsi'anna is linked to Justice by Rim-Sin, who describes him as a judge, supreme advisor, who distinguishes between truth and falsehood. Translated there as if Ninsi'anna is female, the same description also credits Ninsi'anna with delivering the king's enemies into his hands. Hey, I thought that she also is in control of the moon, perhaps an indication of warlike qualities taken over from INANA ISHTAR, as we see in the hymn for Baba Dagan. Ninsi'anna is genealogies unknown. It suggests that the Pisco deity Kabtar, with whom she is often paired in cylinder seal inscriptions, is her husband. However, Landon viewed Kabtar as the goddess of the evening star, distinguished from Ninsi'anna as the deity of the morning star. This interpretation is supported by one instance where Ishtar is said to be Kabtar of the twilight and Kabtar goddess of the star, and perhaps also by certain cylinder seals which depicts two goddesses flanked in inscription naming Ninsi'anna and Kabtar. Ninsi'anna once criticized with INANA ISHTAR probably by the end of the 3rd millennium, and certainly in the early 2nd when she appears in INANA ISHTAR cycle in God's lists. However, to some extent, she retains a distinct identity. For instance, in Old Babylonian cult texts, she and INANA are listed separately. A temple to Ninsi'anna is Bar Sida, house of the true decision, described in a building inscription of Rin-Sin found in Uar, but certain that the temple was located here. Ninsi'anna also has a temple in Sipar in Lhasa and received cows at the Misara temple of Ninusha. Perto do Semgada Samasui, Ninsugen built temple for her to form a roof location later note. Ninsi'anna esposa test primarily in Ninsi'anna during the Yuar third period where she received offerings as Nippur and Yuar, but most of evidence for him comes from the old Babylonian period. A hymn for Indian Dagan celebrates the ruler's sacred marriage to Inanna as Venus is labeled as a warrior song of Ninsi'anna. Here, Inanna martial and sexual characteristics are combined with the astral aspect represented by Ninsi'anna. As the evening star, Inanna rises like a warrior, prompting all living creatures to make obeisance to her and provide guidance for the traveler. After further praise and detailed cultic performances, her amorous traits come to the fore as Inanna beautifies herself and take part in the sacred marriage with her beloved Dagan, who also is Enki, but Enki is her father. But some others may say that she is the daughter of Enlil. At the close, the hymn returns us to the astral plane with the image of Inanna looking down joyfully from the heavens. Outside the royal court, personal devotion to Ninsi'anna is in evidence from numerous cylinder seals, as well as in a letter to the male deity from a miserable worshipper who demands to know what he has done to deserve his current sufferings. What you have done? You have worshipped them. You still ask what you have done? You have worshipped them and they don't give a damn about you. Enough you, anyway. After the old Babylonian period, Dilba replaced Ninsi'anna as a name for Venus, and this is the regular term for the planet in astronomical tablets throughout the first millennium. However, Ninsi'anna survives as the name for Venus and New Babylonian copies of the Venus tablet of Amisaduqa, based on old Babylonian observations, and is evoked as one of the goddesses in the night in a new Assyrian purification ritual. Note that the text translated here is a ritual edited by Langdon and not as Urania state. The Divinas Prayer edited, which mentions it as a comparison, and the latest dated attestation, Ninsi'anna female once more undergoes one final transformation. She went for transgender sex. On a tablet from Seleucid Uruk, she is equated with the goddess Antu, probably as part of the process whereby Antu was elevated above INANA ISHTAR as the main female deity of the city. Ninsi'anna is a divinely laid illumination of the heavens, of course appropriate for Venus as the morning or evening star. However, early spell of Ninsi'anna's name written with the sign be read suggests the original etymology may have been divinely laid of the redness of heaven, referred not to the planet itself but to the color of the morning and evening sky in which Venus is often visible. Or, who knows, she wears red like the Pombo Gira. Who knows? And like another deity, the sexual deity. Who knows? So it's all for now.